Hello everyone, Tarnished Onryo here, and today I wanted to talk about the online Elden Ring community, specifically for this video, the Facebook online communities, because that's the only ones that I'm a part of. And there's this thing where, like, I know that rune dropping, for example, is a thing, right? And I get people who require things, or not require, because nobody requires these things, you just want them. You want things like rune drops and armor drops and weapon drops, and here's my take on it, okay? I know a lot of people will be saying, oh, if you didn't get these yourself, you're not playing the game. But if you want that, I don't care. Really, I don't. When I start having a problem with it is when people are getting all these free things from everybody else in the community, maxing out their character to whatever max level is, because I wouldn't know because I don't level any of my characters past 200. But again, that's not a gatekeeping thing. It's just when they get all these things for free, all these rare once per playthrough armor sets, once per playthrough weapons, things that come from remembrances, maximum rune drops, play through the game, and then still end up blaming everybody but themselves when they suck at it. I want to give you some examples so you see what I'm talking about. Would anyone be willing to drop me storyline specific DLC armors? Storyline specific DLC armors. So, see, this person already realizes what they're asking for is a lot. Hence the little saddy little emoji face and the fingers pointing together. And this was a chick on this Facebook online Elden Ring community. And of course, there's like a ton of dudes in the comments like, yes, my lady, I'll be there right away. Tell me what you need. But like, guy or girl, doesn't matter. My point is, it's not only are these people asking for these very, very specific things that they should be getting themselves because they're playing the game also, right? Why can't they just go find it themselves? But they also realize how much they're asking for. They're not dumb in thinking and realizing that, yeah, this is kind of a lot once per play. That's why I even asked, DLC specific. Does anyone have the knight armor set, shield, and katana they can drop? So the knight armor set, shield, and katana, the knight armor set and shield that you can only get once per playthrough, and then the katana that you can also only get once per playthrough and have to finish an entire secret quest to get. It's not difficult to do these things either. You could literally just look up how to get this set. You can go find it yourself. I don't understand why these people are online asking for people to do it for them. Anyone dropping runes today and possibly a Shard of Alexander? Runes, fine, but a Shard of Alexander, again, like a once per playthrough and quest specific item, and the list of these goes on and on. Does anyone have a copy of Mesmer Weapon? I picked up the spell. Go duplicate your remembrance, man. Does anybody have an extra milady? Go do a new game plus and go get it, man. It's just in a room in the first part of the map. You can just go do it yourself. Can anyone drop me a Beast Claw? Why do you need somebody to drop you a Beast Claw? It's one of the first things you can get the moment you enter the DLC. And you don't have to dual wield them because they automatically dual wield when you two-hand them. What do you need somebody to drop you it for? Hey, can anyone drop me the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia Talisman? The Rotten Wing Sword Insignia Talisman, the one that you have to go all the way through Millicent's questline for and do one part of it so that you can get either that or her prosthesis. So if I want, this is the same guy, by the way. If I want Millicent's prosthesis talisman and the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia Talisman, my only way is to play through her quest line twice over. Yeah, so not only were they told how to get it in the first place after his last post, but after they were told how to do it, they got mad. They got mad that they had to play the video game in order to get what they wanted. Like, I just don't understand. Why did you buy the video game if you don't even want to play it? It's not my problem. Again, like I said earlier, it's not that you want some things helped out for you. You want some co-op or some runes, whatever. But it's just all around anger that you have to play the video game. Why did you buy it if you don't even want to play it? I just don't understand. Can anyone spare a Gravelstone seal in 20 plus 25, please? So not only do they want an item dropped for them, but they don't even want to use any of their own resources to upgrade it. They want the item, they want it fully upgraded, and they want it now, damn it. And it's not like I'm the only person in the world that understands that these are kind of ridiculous questions and ridiculous requests, because there are people in this group who also kind of make it clear like, hey, I don't want your things, I'm just looking for some advice. For example, this guy shared my point exactly. I understand we all need weapons, talismans, armor, and so forth, and it's okay to ask for a drop, but I want you to realize you can get most of this stuff yourself. Look up Elden Ring wiki. It has all the info you need. Exactly. Like, not even, you don't even have to just look up. Some of the things that these people ask for are just so basic. You play through the game, you'll get it. Like, for example, that guy with the beast claw. You just find the guy. He's walking around right in front of you, asking, basically begging you to take it from him. I don't want anyone's runes or gear. I just need some advice or build tips for the end beast. So this guy understands that like a lot of people are in here asking for things, and he doesn't want to look as ridiculous as the rest of the group over here asking for things to be given to them that they can just get themselves in game. We even have people in this group memeing, people who beat the base game at level 500 be like, you can read the meme for yourself. But this is the pattern of people that I see that play these games, and it's starting to occur to me that it's no wonder that people complain about so many simple and kind of really just ridiculously dumb and small things that I never really saw complain much. I mean, I saw complaints like this in the past for the Dark Souls games and other things like that, but the level that I see it on Elden Ring it's almost infuriating. It really does feel like, why did you even buy the game? And why do you continue to play it if you hate it so much? I just don't understand the mindset of people like this. Like, imagine you want, say you want to be a doctor, you want your PhD, but you don't want to do any of the schooling required to get through it and become that neurosurgeon that you dream to be. You just want somebody to stamp your diploma and bam, you're right in the field. And as soon as it's time for your first surgery, you have no idea what to do. And then you're blaming everybody but yourself for not knowing, even though you chose not to go through anything required to learn what you had to learn to do the job. And again, I'm not trying to say this in some gatekeepy kind of way, like, oh, you know the kind of person that I'm talking about, get good scrub and just, do a level 1 run with a broken straight sword and naked, no armor. I don't care about those kind of things. Okay, I never did any of those dumb challenges myself. It's not about that. It's just I sincerely don't understand why you want everything done for you. And not only done for you, provided for you, but even beaten for you as well. There's a reason that I don't do as much co-op as I do invasions, because some of the co-op that I do just straight up infuriates me, because I will see, for example, the host standing behind me and the other co-ops I'm in while we clear out the entire level and kill their boss for them, while they just kind of sit back and chill. And then they want to claim that they beat the game at the end of it. Like, especially when we're in boss fights in the arenas, and then I'm in here like slaying this boss for them, just fighting my heart out, and I realize it's just me and the other summon fighting the boss, and I'm like, where's the host? And I see them in the back of the arena, not even trying to hit with ranged attacks, no magic, no spells, no range attacks of any other sort. They're just chilling back there, watching us, because they don't want to get any of the boss's aggro so that they don't die in the fight. And it's like, what's the point? What are you doing at this point? And again, like I said, it has nothing to do with keeping the game and we have to play the game the way you want us to play the game. It's not that at all. It's that you don't even want to play the game at all. You don't even want to play the game. You want it done for you, everything. And then when you come against one challenge of your own, or you get invaded, and then you blame the invader or artificial difficulty of the game, or over exaggerated difficulty and blah 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 blah, all these stupid complaints that people have because you refuse to learn anything. Like, you'll notice if you ever tried invasions, and if you're even kind of halfway good at the game, you'll run into like a host who's just like face trading the heck out of you, spamming R1 with their greatsword. And you have to do literally nothing but take a back step, space their attack, and then you can just kill them, because they don't know how, they don't understand how their stats should be working. They got like 20 HP at level 200, and 20 vigor at like level 200, and they're wearing light armor because they want to look cute, and then they cry and complain about like, I'm getting destroyed by all these invaders and blah blah blah. It's like, bro, you're in here with 20 vigor. You're wearing this little dress because you want your character to look cute. So you not only do you not have health, but you don't even have any poise or defenses of any kind, and you're trying to face trade with me. So all these complaints, again, it's very similar to that analogy that I gave of wanting to have, your doctorate in neurosurgery, but you don't want to put in any of the effort to get up there. And then once you're given the position, you cry and complain to everybody else. Like it's everybody else's fault that you didn't want to put in any work to get good at your job. It kind of reminds me of this thing that we used to do when I was in the Navy, where somebody would ask somebody for a cigarette, and then they would ask for a lighter also, and the person providing it would be like, "You want You want lips to puff it and lungs to inhale it as well?" And that's how I feel about this game. Is like, you want all this and that. You want to just come over to my house and plug your TV into my electricity as well? You want to use my PlayStation and my controller? Hell, do you want me to just do it for you while you watch and claim that you did it all yourself? Like I said, I don't really care how you play the game, honestly. But where the problem comes in is these things where you don't take accountability for any of your own, shortcomings or mistakes or problems that are clearly your fault. I'd have a whole lot more respect if you ask for all these things, and at the end of the day, is like, yeah, no, I do suck at the game, though. That's why I'm asking for all this stuff. Yeah, I know that I can't handle this boss on my own. I know that I couldn't kill a single invader if they ever entered my world, and I'm okay with that. I just want to kind of chill, have an easy float through the game because it looks cool and it's fun. I'd have some respect, but when I hear the complaints about the game is too hard or invaders are overpowered and all these excuses, clear excuses that people keep making up and take zero effort to ever like look in to see what they're actually doing wrong or any kind of research as to why they suck at the game, which is it's beyond me. It's beyond me, but I still do co-op to this day. And I'll see people like this all the time. And best believe, the moment that I see a host sitting back, letting me do all the work, I'm fingering right out of their world. And if we get invaded when it happens, I'm just going to let the invader do his thing and let them kill me so they get a free heal. Because, I really try to have some sympathy for you, the community that want to be, that want to co-op. And because I get the co-op. The co-op is fun if you're participating in it. If you're a host that's in there, getting in the trenches, fighting alongside your co-op and actually trying to fend off invaders and whatnot, and if you're actually struggling, really need the help, I'm totally about that. I like that. I've done that myself a lot of the time. A lot of the fights and bosses that I fought in my first playthrough, both the base game and the DLC, I did co-op because I love everything about the game. I love the co-op. I love the invasions. Even when I'm being invaded, I revel. The biggest reason that I do co-op these days is because I hope to see invaders come in so that I can fight them. I love invasions, both doing them and fighting against them. Everything about the game I love. So when I do play co-op, I love, even when I'm hosting it, like I said, I look forward to these types of things. But for the community that again wants everything done for them, they want to have their co-op and finish it too, and not have to fight and not get hit and get everything dropped for them, including, once per playthrough, very hard to get, questline specific items and gear. Those are the type of people that really make this game so frustrating to play and to respond to when it comes to a lot of these invasion videos. And like, if the thing is, if these videos aren't for you, then they're not for you. Don't watch. Like when I have my invasion content posted up, and we get all these kind of people in the comment section talking about, I hate invaders, or you're scum of the earth. And I was like, if you hate this so much, like, what are you projecting to me for? This isn't for you. Imagine hearing about a movie that you hate, and then you go to watch the movie just so you could talk smack on it and throw tomatoes at the screen. Like, why did you even come? You already knew you weren't going to like it. The title's very clear. This is how you can tell that it's these people just projecting their own feelings of insecurities and inadequacies onto you because like I said, they just want everything done for them. And when there's anything that comes to hinder them, they feel personally attacked, as if it's about them. Like the narcissism required to be that kind of person is just ridiculous. But anyways, I think I've ranted about this long enough. If you don't If you don't like it, block me, unsubscribe. I don't care. At this point, it's getting to a point where it's just it's insufferable speaking to people like you. So if you don't want to be a part of the community, don't. If you don't like Elden Ring, stop playing it. If you don't like Souls games in general, don't play them. If you need help for everything, that's fine. But don't complain when you suck too much to be able to do it on your own, or when an adversary comes in to test you. It's not anybody's fault but yourself. The game is in your hands. You control how much you learn or don't learn. And if you suck at it, well, maybe look inward and figure out and understand why that might be. But anyways, until next time, I'm Onryo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos.